Hey people, what's going on? It's Tuesday, 29th of November. Cheers. Just got done with a wonderful conversation with Ron Anderson, the guitarist, photographer. He couldn't figure out how to give me permission to record, so he recorded it, and he's going to upload it, and then I'll upload it. But it was a wonderful conversation. Ron Anderson is from the East Coast, New York, guitarist. I've actually knew about him before I met him. I knew about his Microphones, I think was his band. But in getting ready to talk to Ron, I just refreshed myself on some of his music. Zoku Metsu is a limited edition release he did in I think 2020 or right before COVID, something like that. But I refamiliarized myself with this, and 2021. This is really quite good. It's a blend of electronics and beat and guitar textures, and it really works quite well. I also pulled his I think this is Ron's first solo album, which came out quite a while ago, Fever Dream. And it was like, well, shit, this is good. 1987 is when this came out. And a lot of horn work on here for a guitar player's album. It's pretty good. I quite enjoyed talking to Ron. He's a talker. He's a New Yorker. And so I know how to hang with people who like to talk. But Ron has a lot to say, and that's the difference. I will love to listen when you have something to say. And Ron is full of information, and it's just my kind of person. He's an artist. He has an artist's mind. I like that focus rather than people who are sports-minded or other things. So when he sends me my copy of the video, I will upload it to the channel. Okay? Also, we'll say again, we talked a little bit about the fact that we're both on this jazz Zzaj from the 23rd century. Really excited about this coming out Friday. This is world class, and it is world class musicians on here. I'm just so stoked to be a part of it. I really am. It's really very affirming, very affirming. So we talked about that a little bit. Very cool. Some music I'll share, because again, I do leisurely, when I'm not doing other stuff, I'll play records, when it's time, because I love to listen. I really do. Hadn't played this forever. I almost was afraid to come back to this, It's been ages, thinking that maybe it would lose some of its power. Joy Division still. Not at all. And this is a first edition. I bought this as soon as it came to Omaha. It's not the book version. Didn't need that. I needed the album right away. Joy Division is one of the main bands that inspired me to start my band, Digital Sex. And we covered Joy Division. Inner Zone was one of the songs that we did. And then after that, we covered a whole lot of New Order. Really got into this. Really enjoyed it. Played some of the David Bowie EP. I wasn't aware that these tracks were already out, except for the Love Is Lost remix, which I have another copy of on white vinyl. But to me, these are like, some of these songs to me are like David Bowie. Well, yeah, I can do that, and it's almost throwaway. Well, sure, I can do a pop song about being born in a UFO. Sure, I can do a slam and dance track if I want to. Atomica, and the words are just kind of goofy. Bowie was a badass. I really enjoyed that. Here's a record that goes back to my childhood. This is a cutout that I found in the early 70s, and this is the copy. And this came out at the end of the 60s, 69, 70, back when Blood, Sweat, and Tears in Chicago were the rage. Horn bands were the rage. And this is a horn band. So it's not psychedelic, but actually it is. This is interesting how nothing happened with this band. This is really rather good, and it has avant-garde aspects to it. There's a couple of tracks on here where they're just playing with sound, doing this percussion-y thing, and it's kind of weird. I had forgotten. I remembered the songs on here that I really like. I had forgotten the weird parts. They make more sense to me now. Myrth. Picking up the Green Light Sunday record finally kind of pricked my memory about RCA Records, because back in the day, RCA made so much money off of Elvis and some of their big artists that they were flush with money and they could afford to experiment, and they signed a lot of weird stuff back in the 60s and 70s. I'd love to find all of it. I'm still buzzing from talking to Ron. That was fun. I love people. I love good people. And the other thing I know about bad people is that bad people have good people in them, but I don't know what's wrong with their program. I don't know what's wrong with them. Shit. Okay, here's one I hadn't played forever. Peter Erskine, Transition, played with Weather Report. I saw him with Weather Report, as well as I saw Weather Report with another drummer, Alex Acuna. This is okay. I mean, it's good playing, but it's like there's really nothing that stood out. And it's like I enjoyed it, but nothing really rose above. This is good. You know, he's a good drummer. So maybe the title Transition is very apropos for this, where he's finding his way as a band leader or project leader or whatever. I don't know if the person will see this, but someone asked me, and people do this, and if I don't respond in the comments often, and I've said it in the past, it's like I'll read the comments, but then I'm going to talk to you. Someone asked me, what do I think about Yahowha 13? Well, I have this one, Sonic Portation. This came out after the main guy, Jim, whatever his name was dead. The kind of cult figure. I knew about them because some people that I knew back in the 70s actually traveled out there and joined the Yahowha tribe. So I've been aware of this all along. The music on here is kind of tribal, a little psychedelic, nothing real cool, but not too bad. Nice vinyl issue of this album. So yeah, I know about Yahowha, and here's one record, but I wouldn't collect them. And coming from the background that I come from, I learned long a time ago to become wary of personality types who are dominating, present themselves as like almost like Jesus figures, or like, you know, I am the person who has it together and you all need to follow what I say. I learned a long time ago I don't have any interest in people like that. I could do that, and that's why I don't, because I recognize the manipulation involved. It's not cool. It ain't cool to manipulate people like that. And that's always what happens. People who get all that power, they hurt people. They don't make things better. So that's what I have to say about Yahowha 13. This is one of my all-time favorite records, Soft Machine Volume 2, and it was just time to play it. And it always satisfies. Beyond nostalgia, this music is alive to me. As old as this album is, this sound and what they were up to still lives on in the moment for me now when I play it. Fantastic. A few more things here, okay? Brian Eno's latest album, Foreverandevernomore. This is lush and beautiful, and the atmospheres are just excellent. And the vocals, Brian's and his guest vocalists on here, this is wonderful. Okay, so let me just go ahead and get that straight. Does this go on my list of albums of the year? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And here I am getting a message from... Okay, so he's got the link here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off of here, copy the link to the video, and I'm going to upload 2 videos today, okay? I'm going to upload this one now, and then I'm going to upload the video interview with Ron afterwards. So there'll be 2 videos today. Last thing I'll show in this one is Gil Evans plays Jimi Hendrix. This is real good. This ain't no bullshit. This is really, man, this is tight. And the players on here, John Abercrombie and Ryo Kawasaki on guitars. Really, really good. Bruce Ditmas on drums. Billy Harper. Okay. Top players on here. Top players. Tom Malone. Okay. David Sanborn and Lou Soloff are on here. This is excellent. Okay, I'm excited. I'm going to get off and start this video uploading, and I'm going to go and get a copy of the other video and upload that with Ron Anderson. Have a good day, everyone.